Across Africa, women entrepreneurs still face major barriers to accessing finance, markets, networks, and policy support to help businesses thrive. The Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum, AWIEF, is an award-winning Pan-African organization dedicated to advancing women's economic inclusion and has taken a strategic step to accelerate its impact by establishing a new advisory board of global leaders from business, policy, media, sport, and development. Now, this board is expected to help guide AWIEF's next phase of growth beyond its annual flagship conference, unlocking stronger partnerships, programs, and policy engagements across the continent. Well, joining us now is somebody I know very well and have been watching AWIEF grow over time. So nice to speak to you, Irene Ochem, founder and chief executive officer of AWIEF.
It's so nice to speak with you too, Peter. Like you said, we've known each other for so long, and you've been a part of the AWIEF supporters. So it's so great to Happy New Year to you, and it's so wonderful to be speaking to you this morning.
Happy New Year to you. And look, this conference, particularly, I think a lot of people know very well. But it sounds like you want to do much more and expand. Is this what the basis of this advisory board is?
Well, Peter, we've been doing a lot more than the conference, actually. We have the programmatic pillar of the organization, for which we are known, where we work with entrepreneurs, to provide business services, business development support to help them scale. So there is the conference, but there is also this other pillar where we work with different partners. So now it's a defining moment in that AWIEF journey. And by extension, I would say the story of women's economic empowerment on the continent. And that's why we thought we should establish an international advisory board. We are in a growth, a new phase of the AWIEF growth. You know, you have more complexity, new challenges, and especially in today's, shift in environment, in today's push against gender equality. So we thought to bring together this powerful group of people to support us with strategic advice and guidance.
I mean, my next question is to, I guess, follow on what you're saying, essentially to try and gauge where it can go. But first, maybe the work that you've been doing up to now, what changes have you seen? How has it impacted your ambition?
Well, over the years, we've seen thousands of women entrepreneurs, stepping into their power through our programs, the annual AWIEF conference, the awards program, and our community. But we also know that the barriers that they face, access to market, access to finance, to network, and to skills, and also to technology, and also having enabling policy environment. They are deep systemic barriers, and they keep evolving. And that's where we are. A lot has happened in the ecosystem since we started more than 10 years ago, but there is still a lot of very endemic systemic barriers that we need to be addressing. So our work continues. It doesn't stop. We haven't finished with the solutions. We're not done.
How do you look for the right people for this board? You've described the kind of people that you're looking for, and I guess that they should be helping you beyond just advice, maybe even unlocking doors for you.
Absolutely, you've just hit it. Yeah. These are exceptional leaders who understand, they're global leaders who understand both the urgency and the opportunities of this moment that I previously said. We are going to tap into their experience, their networks, and their strategic insight and guidance. They will help us to move, to shift AWIEF from impact to transformative, what I would call a transformative impact. They will help us to reimagine what is possible. They are all people who have, people who have share a strong commitment, to women's economic empowerment, and there are people who have been allies in one way or the other with our AWIEF work and our programming. I will explain more on that. The members of our advisory board, the current members, these are the inaugural members. We are going to increase that number as we go. The first person is on that list is Fatma Samura. Fatma Samura is the former Secretary General of FIFA. She's a global leader in sport, in gender equity and youth empowerment. If you know what Fatma has done in her 7 years of leading FIFA as the first woman in the world to lead FIFA as Secretary General in over 100 and something years of FIFA's existence. What she did there with the women's soccer, FIFA soccer team. Then Dalia Ibra, and also Fatma has been a lifetime, an AWIEF Lifetime Leadership Achievement winner in 2023. Then Dalia Ibrahim from Egypt. She is the founder and CEO of one of the biggest publishing companies in the Middle East. She's also the founder and CEO of Ed Ventures, focusing on funding ed tech startups in the Middle East. She's a champion of education, innovation, and Africa's creative economy. Then we have Nicolas Pompim-Monyar, who is a powerful figure in the African Middle East media community. She's the founder and chairman of APO Group. He is a strategist. He has an extensive global network. And in the last, in 2023 and 2024, he was named one of the 100 most influential Africans. Then we have our SEC, who have worked with the UN for over 30 years, comes with experience as not only working with different UN agencies, but also as the former special representative of UN Women to the African Union Commission. And so these are global leaders, people who have led at the global stage, who have been connected, committed to gender equality and women's leadership. So, and we are starting with them, and we'll be increasing that number as we go.
Irene, sadly, we've run out of time, but I hope that we have several conversations during the course of this year just to monitor your progress and how the board is going, and also the impact that you continue to have across the continent. Thank you so much. Always good to connect with you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Peter. Always good to talk with you.
That's Irene Ochem, who's the founder and director of the Africa Women Innovation and Entrepreneurship Forum, AWIEF, who was talking to us about the new advisory board that she has set up to help build that, build AWIEF.
Your morning companion with the stories that matter. This is Rise and Shine on Channel Africa.
Time now for the final hour of Rise and Shine. You're with Peter Ndoro. Asanda Beda is away today. And we begin with the news with Onele Nsinsi.